Every single golden ticket that we've seen so far is on offense. All of them. Now, I don't know if you guys are like me. I like my defensive players. I like those other 10 digital men. I want them to be the best. Kind of tell them what to do, and sometimes they listen and sometimes they don't. We need defensive golden tickets. We've seen a lot of offense. We've seen the Calvin Johnson tight end, the Zach Gentry tight end, Lamar Jackson, Julio Jones. I think I might be missing one. I heard about Reddit there may be a Kelvin Benjamin or something like that. There's a lot of offense. I know ScoMo's revealing another one today. I don't know if it's out yet, but I know what the card is, and again, it's not on defense. And that's okay. That's okay. We need offensive golden tickets, but we need defensive golden tickets as well. And we're lucky here today. We've got someone. They pulled one. Let's talk about it. Are you trying to build the best team in Madden? Well, go today and avoid the packs and save some racks. Head on over. Use code CC for 15% off. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? Happy Monday morning. I hope everyone is staying safe. I would really love to do like a big talk about all that's going on and sort of give my opinions to everyone. Because I know a lot of you guys, you see me as CC, the CC / content creator, right? CC, right? But it goes a lot deeper than that. So I just want everyone to keep staying safe. Do your part, honestly, whether you think this is serious or not. It is, okay? Okay? It's none of it is worth it. It's going to be really hard for everyone. So please do all you can. Now let's get into talking about golden tickets, okay? I said we've seen offensive ones. Some of them are going to be pretty good. They're going to be pretty good. I'm excited for them. You should be excited for them. But we've been missing defensive ones. And there's been a couple of ideas that I've seen passed around on some. And I would love to see some of those come to fruition. I saw a lot of talk about this Herman Moore cornerback becoming a golden ticket. I think that would be an amazing choice. Very similar to the Randy Moss cornerback golden ticket we've had before. The problem with cornerback, in my opinion, is it's really lackluster when it comes to abilities, right? Golden tickets, in my opinion, are about abilities here. While this card, all juiced up, could be really nice big corner. Who doesn't want a big corner, right? Big physical corner. I love that. Only so many abilities you can really give to a corner. Does it really matter? The only players on defense I personally would be doing are linebackers and safeties because they have versatility. A linebacker, you can obviously use her or pass rush, right? Safeties, you could drop them back in the zone if you really wanted to. You could man them up, or you could use them. You could put a little bit of enforcer on them and make them kind of a pain. When you think about cards on defense this year, you think about those cards which really have caused you problems when you played up against them. The Taylor Mazes, the Jamal Adams, Pat Tillmans, Patrick Willis's, Ray Lewis's, cards like that. And a lot of those cards they're really good cards. They're really, really, really good cards. But what we've really been missing is the big monster user this year, right? In years past, we had Anthony Barr. Where's Anthony Barr done this year? He's like nothing this year. He's like nothing this year. Okay. All right. Okay. That's fine. Instead, we're going to pick someone else. We're going to pick a linebacker this time. Shout out to our guy, Lawson. I think his name is in here. I know we spelled his name wrong. He pulled a golden ticket. He reached out. He said, I want help. He said, I am a Panthers fan. No, I'm a Falcons guy, but I'm always willing to help out. Always willing. Said he plays a lot of squads. He's the defensive guy on his squads team. He wants to make a defensive card. He said, I thought about doing, Samuel for the Panthers or maybe even Cam Newton. I was like, those would honestly, but they would both be really good choices. But when he said who he wanted to do on defense, I said, I think that's the better choice. So we have a lot of offensive cards. You don't use an offensive team on squads. I think that this would be really good for you. This would be an amazing, amazing card. So he picked the card. And he said, what should we boost on it? Oh, so okay. We should boost block shedding, power move, and hit power. I said this card, a lot of times, I may think I want to use this linebacker because he's going to be a really good, a really good user. Or I may want to drop him in coverage because that's what I want to do. There's also people who like to, use their linebackers for pass rush. Someone like a Von Miller or Khalil Mack. So let's make him a dual threat so he can fit on everyone's team. Instead of really just focus on what I would only use him for or what he would only use him for and what would be the greatest benefit for the community. We said, okay, so the archetypes we would pick would be power rusher, run stopper, and pass coverage. Okay? The reason for that is if you look at it, the pass coverage outside linebacker will give him universal coverage at 99 overall. So it doesn't matter what his coverage stats are. If you wanted to pick that, if you don't want that, you could then pick tackle supreme. He only needs 90 tackle. He's there. Don't worry about it. Additionally, from there, you could also use lurker. Okay. Lurker. You can get lurker in pass coverage or in run stopper. At this point, you could have lurker, enforcer, universal coverage, tackle supreme. Combination of them. Whichever ones you want. Again, those are all user cards, right? What if you just want to put him on the line? Well, he's going to get power rusher as well. Power rusher will give him the ability to get pass rush elite. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, if you want to go straight pass rusher, you could obviously do things a little bit differently. You could probably put run stopper on him if you really wanted to. Stuff like that. But again, what we're trying to make is a card that if you want to rush the passer, he's going to be able to get that enforcer, that tackle supreme, and the elite pass rush moves. If you want to user him, you can. If you want to leave him in a zone, you want to man him up, you can. Card that can literally do whatever you want. As good as any other card in the game. We haven't even talked about who the card is. That's crazy, isn't it? The card we're talking about is pretty simple here. The Panthers card. It's a linebacker. And you're thinking, who do the Panthers have at linebacker? Who? Are we doing a Shaq Thompson? Are we really doing a Shaq Thompson? We doing a Shaq Thompson? Nah, nobody wants a 6-foot card. Nobody wants a 6-foot card. What about Antoine Williams? 6'3"? That's not bad. Christian Miller. He's 6'4". The problem is, with these low silver cards, we don't really know how he's going to upgrade them. We really don't. Don't know if they're fast or slow or how they really work. Okay, linebacker. Maybe it's Kuechly. But Luke Kuechly retired, so you can't user him. Brandon Chubb. He's 6'1". Again, a low card. Jared Norris. Again, 6'1". A low card. Not much we can really do there. We're going to go to the other linebacker position, the left outside linebacker. Again, we're not talking about Kevin Green. We're talking about Brian Burns, 6'5", like Anthony Barr. At this 93 overall, he has 88 speed, 91 acceleration. Okay, you got to imagine his speed is probably going to go up to 93 or 94. Madden coach, a little couple boosts, he might be 96 or 97 speed linebacker. That sounds pretty good to me. How about you? I think it sounds really good. His finesse move is already 91. Already really good. And if you guys know anything about pass rushers, you really want a good balance between power move and finesse move. That's why the power move is one thing that gets up here. Now you can't change strength, it's a physical thing, so don't even worry about that. But the block shading is at 80. It's a little low. You want to see that creep into the 90s, which is why block shading was picked. His tackle being 85 again, that should go up to 90. Hopefully, as long as he doesn't do anything kind of crazy there, there's no reason it shouldn't go up 5 points over 6 overall. Play rec at 91 doesn't really matter. The agility, speed, and excel, again, that's all on EA. I would like a higher agility on the card. Maybe he gets the 91, 92 agility. That's not bad. It's not super ideal, but it's still pretty good. He'll handle very well as a user. Catching, that's a stat that does not matter. Don't listen to anyone. Tackle, again, we know that's going to go up. His jumping, again, jumping is a fake stat. Do not worry about it whatsoever. His impact blocking, again, will also go up. His power move hopefully gets as high as possible. We don't know what EA would do with that. Same thing with his block shooting. His pursuit's going to be really high. His play rate's going to be really high. We see his man in the zone coverage here, 43 and 53. Like, holy crap, that's bad. But if you want to drop him into coverage, you can pop that universal coverage on him, and he's going to be A1 for you. He's going to play as good as a Deion Sanders. That's the way abilities work. Okay? Injury, nobody cares about. Nobody cares about all this stuff. The last thing was hit power, 87. The reason that is being boosted is just in case you don't really want to put Enforcer on him, let's get that number up as high as possible, right? If you have Enforcer, obviously that hit power does not matter. We know it's going to be in the 90s, but I've played against a Ray Lewis without Enforcer. He hits me really, really hard. So getting that number up is sort of key there. So that's what we're going to be going with. So from a back of the card perspective, what I would be expecting is 93, 94 speed, 95 to 97 excel, 82 strength, 90 tackle, 95 play rec, 90 block shed, hopefully, fingers crossed, 90 power move, maybe 95 finesse move. That's a really good user card. All the boosts come up. You got a 96 or 97 speed, 6'5" user or pass rusher. Imagine putting him on a spy. That Lamar Jackson is going nowhere. This card is going to be great. I'm excited for it. He will 100% be on my team. I hope he goes on your team as well. Again, let's state this. All could be subject to change. If he wants to change his mind, obviously he can. So the information could be a little wrong, but this is what he said. He said, yes, go ahead, CC, tell people about it. But again, things could change. He could say, no, don't really. That's just the way it is. But I'm excited. You guys should be excited too. I hope other people do defensive golden tickets. I'm really looking forward to seeing more reveals from people. Really excited to see some of the unique options. You know, I would obviously love a free safety Calvin Johnson personally, because I think he's one of the better cards in the game regardless. I don't know if EA is going to give him an ultimate legend. I really don't feel that they will personally, which is kind of sad. And picking cards that aren't going to get upgrades as well. Like this Brian Burns could get upgraded, but this is a better version for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Good luck. Enjoy it. Hopefully we get to see more golden tickets this week. Have fun. No money spent gameplay later today. I am out. Peace.
Bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back. Tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression is all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause bitch, I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my